The man, deep in slumber, suddenly felt the sacred tree calling to him. He awoke and without hesitation made his way to the elven kingdom. Upon arrival, he effortlessly took down the kingdom's guards. The prince, noticing the intrusion, rushed to confront the intruder, sword drawn. But when the man removed his hat, the king stood up in surprise. It turned out the king and the man were old friends. A century ago, after the man fell into a deep sleep, the king assumed he had died. Little did he know, the man had returned, unchanged, again, and as powerful as ever. Soon, the man stood before the sacred tree. As he touched its bark, he felt the tree's weakened state. He turned to the king and said, "Things are worse than you think. The sacred tree is dying, and when it does, the demons sealed within it will be free." He urged the king to gather the elven army to defend the kingdom. Meanwhile, he would search for a way to defeat the demons. Just as the man spoke, the first leaf from the sacred tree began to fall, turning to ash the moment it hit the ground. In the Forbidden Lands, distant rumblings echoed through the mountains as the Demon King shattered his prison. Though the sacred tree's power still bound him, the Demon King summoned a stone barrier to protect himself. But he knew he couldn't let himself be sealed away again. He summoned his right-hand warrior, teaching him the art of disguise. The warrior would infiltrate the Elven Kingdom and destroy the sacred tree's defenders. The demon took the form of a princess and approached the sacred tree. When the guardian was off guard, she stabbed him in the heart with a dagger. At this moment, the man's hallucination is confirmed. When the king and the others arrived, 9 of the 10 guardians of the sacred tree had fallen in a pool of blood.